Oh, what is up the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, hanging out today, doing stuff and things, doing the Let's Build, and yeah, this is part 2 of the modern industrial house. Stay tuned! Alright guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the modern industrial house. I'm your host, Slipgator. Here's my assistant, Kevin. And Kevin has laid an egg. I don't know. I didn't notice that he was a lady, Kevin. But he's trying to have a baby, Kevin. Kevin Jr. is on the way. So, in the last episode, we were having a bit of a brain fart with these stairs. I figured today, let's conquer them. So, I had to think about it. And I think what we're going to do is pop this out like so. Squirt that in right there. Then here, take this line over. Like this. Go ahead and add some smooth back in like that. Now we have a little bit more headroom. Not a ton, but because we moved this block back one, if we'd have put it here, you see it feels more constricting-ish. So we're going to pop that back like so, and then there we have a thing. All right, so the other thing, stairway done-ish. Oh, wait, hold on. We've got to beautificate. Let's pop this out of here. Like that. Like that. All right. So let's just have a look around real quick. Just make sure. All right. All the blocks are there. Stairway is a thing. We're good to go. Cool. So the other thing I was thinking about is I don't like this here. So I think that what we're going to do is we're going to move this over to the other kind of diagonal angle. I think. Yeah. Let's pop all this off here. Take this totally down. Because what I would like to have is this piece be open over the water. I think that'll be a little bit better. So like this. And then over here, let's go ahead and add this arch piece back in. Like that. And then let's take our slabs and let's make this go this way instead. Like so. So I think what this is going to do a little bit better, where having it the other way did not, is it's going to, because I want to leave this open like this. So it's kind of an open air area down here in that room, in the room right here. But this is going to kind of make it more of a room. It was a little too big before. And then now we have this piece that's kind of open right here. And then I was thinking what we could do is just go ahead and remove this like that. All right. I like it. Let's go ahead and walk inside here and check it out. I like it. Let's go ahead and put another guy right here. Ooh. And this will give us a nice little edge against the ceiling as well. All right, so now we have like a little bit more of a room. It was a little too open before. Now I like it like this. So let's go ahead and grab some smooth. How about right here, a bar? Connecting how? Like that. So now we get a little bar area right there. And then right here, I do want to do something. I feel like we need to do like a column right here. A support column. Goes all the way up like that. We have our support column back there. And I'm thinking that we're going to do another support column for this piece. How do we want that to go? If I put it right here, I'm going to have to move that glowstone, which is fine. How about back one block? Like right here? Just a couple of modern lines. Like that. I like it. You know what else we could do? Check this out. All right, let's head down in here and do this. Now, what I'm thinking about starting to get into is a little bit of lighting. So let's grab some glowstone and let's grab some trapdoors. Some of these guys, and let's place this down and do like one of these with a little bit of birch, just this little bit of birch texture like that. Now you know what else we could kind of do would be cool. Let's add another one in right here in the middle of this column like this. Ugh. So we get a little bit of lighting there like that, right? Kind of neat, kind of cool. Now, this kind of screws this block up here. But whatever. Lighting glitch, it's out of my control, man. It's not something I have any control over. All right. I feel like we got to finish this room. I feel like it's time to make a kitchen. Let's go ahead and grab an iron block. And let me see here. Oak door, I think. Yeah, that's a cool texture. Let's do a refrigerator. Pretty simple. Bam, bam. Nope. That's the door. There we go. Fridge done. Aced it. Nailed it. All right. So then in here, we need some kitchen stuff and things going on. Let's go ahead and what do we got in here for note blocks? So, all right. This looks kind of cool. Let's go ahead and squirt a note block down, a note block there. Let's go ahead and put some up here. Perfect. So there's kind of like our cabinet-ish things. Let's get a cauldron, spelled correctly. And we'll squirt that cauldron down right there. And what's the furnace look like in this pack? Is this like an oven? It does kind of look like an oven. All right, cool. Let's go ahead. Let's take our trapdoors and place trapdoors like this down here. Let's grab some water. Fill up our kitchen sink like so. And I'm thinking tripwire hook like so. Faucet. Sweet. So we need like a coffee, like a dirty coffee cup, flower pot. Let's see what this guy looks like. All right. Dirty coffee cup, ready to be washed in the sink. Perfect. So our oven kind of looks, you know what would be cool? Our oven doesn't look completed. Let's throw this iron trapdoor on it. Ooh, that looks like a burner setup. All right, cool. I like that. And then how about a cutting board? Like this. So then we got our cutting board right there. So a little cutting board you can work with. And I feel like the top of this needs something as well. Let's grab some pressure plates. How about maybe some stone pressure plates? We'll kind of tie this into the whole, you know what I mean? The whole industrial feel we've got going on. So you never really will see that. If you're coming down here, you will. And that'll kind of, you know, tie that piece in. And I think we're done there. We're going for a very minimalist type kitchen here. There's not a lot that's going to be going on. Let me have a think about something here like that, like that. All right. So here what we're going to do is we're going to get a block of redstone. We're going to get a piston. And we're going to make a couple of benches. Let's get a sign as well. So over here, we're going to make a couple benches. This is going to be our kitchen area where we eat. So I'm thinking here and here. So we'll go down, just drop a redstone block down inside of there like that. Go ahead and squirt 2 pistons down. And then we'll take our junglewood slabs like so. And then our sign like this. And we've got a couple of little benches, you know, just so that's where we eat. That's where we eat our breakfast, kind of looking out over the pastures to the sheeps hanging out. And I'm thinking over here, we're going to go back with our glowstone and our trapdoors. And we're going to put another one of these lighting pieces in right here. And then we're actually going to do... Let me see here. Slab on top? I kind of wish it wasn't there. Why don't we move this whole thing so when you come in, it's like right here instead. Like this. Can't get in. Trapped. And like that. Then we'll take our slab and squirt it on top right here. Now over here, what we're going to do is move this over to there. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We'll do 2 slabs. We'll do a flower pot right here. And a sapling, one of these guys. Oh, right there. And that's our kitchen. It's I'm going for very minimalist. Don't want a lot of decoration. It's very modern. All right, so we're good to go with that. Let's head up here and take a look at what we got going on. So the first thing we got to do is we got to build a wall here, right? So let's go out to and then head all the way up to the top like that. Let's go ahead and go over to 3 and then down. Like so. So there's kind of our doorway archway thing. Let's take this line over like this, and then we'll go straight up to the top. All right. So now I got a wall over here. It's an amazing wall. Now I'm thinking, let's go ahead and replace all these last edge pieces with stone. Like that. So now we're putting kind of a back wall on the deal too. All right, but inside of here, we need some glass panes like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to take clear glass panes and push them all the way to the top right there. Then we're going to take our glass panes over on this edge and bring them up and across the top like that. So you see now this piece here, now this little doorway, even though it's kind of big and tall or whatever, it kind of matches our doorway down here. It's just of a similar design. Something similar. All right, so we're going to take this line across on the top, match that up like so. Now we've got to start getting into getting this wall down. And I have an idea for it. Let's go ahead and grab our jungle wood stairs. And what I'm thinking that we're going to do is let's just go ahead and plank this out completely. So we'll fill this all in with planks, and then we're going to come back and make a change. Thank you, Shaders Lighting. You're the best! All right, so now we got a big wall. It's definitely a big wall. So I want to grab a couple of different paintings and stick them in here. We need a little bit of artwork in the place. It's looking a little barren. No, no, no. Nah. 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 Ugh. And we're back. We've got our paintings placed. All right, so let's go ahead and start making like some things happen here. So what we're going to do is place a stair, an upside down stair. And I'm thinking right here we're going to go with like a big hole. So we're going to make some kind of like holes in this wall, make it like a kind of a thing, you know what I'm saying? So let's over here place a stair there, and I'm thinking a stair, no. Like this, we'll do one of those. And then right here, we can kind of go with a smaller hole like that. Let's head up here. A little vent hole like that there. And then we'll do like another one like this. Just a couple of holes like that. I think over here we can do another kind of like one of the more verticular ones. More verticular. All right. And then maybe like one of these guys here. Do we need anything else? Maybe like this too. So we're just kind of giving it a little bit of texture. And thinking like this and like this. So we're giving it a little bit of texture, almost kind of like a window across. And I feel like, yeah, we want to, I almost feel like we want to add a couple more, but I think we're going to be good with that. So now I've kind of got this like artistic type wall over here, and it matches. We have everything that's an artistic type wall over here as well. So we're good to go there too. All right. So let us, from this point right here, take a line down like this. And that gives us kind of like an archway in the bedroom. A bedroom archway thing. So I'm thinking, we're kind of squirting around at different spots here. I'm thinking that what we're going to start doing is adding in some lighting effects. So what I want to do is right here, add in a big line of glowstone, like so. And then we're going to take our trapdoors, and we're just going to cover this entire thing up. Almost like a floor lighting kind of piece. Like that. Now, let's go ahead and grab those iron trapdoors again. And we're going to place these guys all along the wall here. And actually, that's cool. It has the added effect of kind of making the lighting a little bit more dynamic. And we're going to do that all the way across the entire ceiling of this room. Again, it's going to be that industrial feel. It's going to feel kind of like a vent, kind of like a drop ceiling type thing. Like so. Bam, 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 bam. All right, so now when you come up, so you got our room over down in here. And then we're going to kind of come up, you come up into the stairs, and you can kind of see, it's just kind of this neat room. We've got our wall, we've got our doorway, we can walk out onto the patio here into the deck area. So that's a thing, it's cool. All right, so in the bedroom here, I'm thinking we're going to do this lighting effect again. From here over. I'm not sure how far back I want to go. Let's go ahead and go this far back to start with and just see how this works out. Like this, like that, bam, it's a thing. All right, so we kind of need to get something going back here. You know what? I'm thinking, I don't really like this. Let's pop that off. Let's go ahead and add, let's bring this wall out. Let's make it a protrusion. A protruding wall. Bring it up like this. So now we're going to go ahead and also add a block here. Just trying to think here. Okay, I like the line. It's pretty cool. Let's add one other block, line of blocks straight up like this. And then like that. Then here, we'll grab some more of the blue panes, the light blue panes. Take them down like so. Bring it all the way up. Bam, bam, bam. It's a thing. Let's go ahead and grab our stone. Protrude this bad boy out like so. Now, this is where we're going to get a little bit tricksy. We're going to go ahead and pop these guys off. Put back this glass. And pop these guys off and put back this glass. Rebuild. Little redo. Let us bring a line up right here, pop a blue pane in there, and then some clear glass panes in this area here. Bam, bam. Take a step back. We like it. We like it a lot. All right. So looking pretty good right there. Let's go ahead and head inside, and maybe we will go ahead and get our bedroom done. So what I'm thinking is we're going to do stair, 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 stair like that. Or should we put it one block away from the wall? Like this, planks. We're going to need some wool. So let's grab some wool. Let's grab some white wool. Let's grab some blue wool. And we're going to need some white carpeting. Like that. Nope. Like that. All right, sweet. So pillow, blanket. And then we'll kind of give a little bit of extra depth to our pillow right there. Slab this guy out like so. And I'm trying to see if that's where I want it to be positioned. I kind of like it there. It's a little bit in the corner. If you were laying down, you kind of see the beam. And then the idea, by the way, with these is that kind of in the house, in a real house, they would be motorized and they would open and close. And then right now we have them open. That's kind of what the deal is with that. Let's do a table right here, just with some slabs. And we'll do it like so. Let's get another flower pot. And squirt it down right here. Then let's go ahead and get, what's a cactus look like here? Bam. Oh, it's not bad. And you know, if this is a dude's house, dudes like to keep cactuses because they're easy to keep, man. Hard to kill. All right, so let's go ahead and stick this in here. Let's do, no, what? Ooh, I almost kind of like that. Almost kind of like that. Ooh. Ooh. It's a thing. All right, so we're going to add a couple of these panes down here like that, just to kind of give it a little bit of something. You know what? Speaking of panes, let's add a line right in the corner here of the clear glass panes all the way to the ceiling like that. Oh, is that going to match up right there? Pull that off. We'll leave it one open, one back, one missing. let us grab our trapdoors again. And we'll put a line of these guys up here too. Kind of tie this room into the other room. All right. So that is not complete. Let's put, what do these guys look like on top here? All right, I like that. I think that's our bedroom. I think that's our bedroom buttoned up. The only other thing I'm thinking, actually, you know what? I feel like we need to do a little bit of an adjustment on the back here. I really kind of don't like where this window is. So if we pop that out, what if we pop these panes out, add stone like this, bam, bam, and then make this into like more of an L shape? I like that a little bit better. Let's look at it from the inside. Before that, like little window was kind of, it wasn't really a thing. Now it's kind of more of an element in the room. Just kind of draws your eye in a little bit more. All right, so I like this. I feel like the interior is kind of buttoned up. Again, make sure you understand, we're going really minimalist interior. I want it to be very open, very plain. So now we gotta do the back here. We gotta button up this back. So let's have a think about maybe bringing this line out like so, match it up there. And then let me have a think. Stop it. Let me have a think about this back here. I want to get a plan. I'm going to go ahead and take a second and just have a look around, and I'll BRBs. And we're back. All right, guys, check it out. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and push this block out a block like that, and then we're going to do that for this entire line. We're going to bring this line down like so, like so, and like so. We're going to add an edge block right here. And, all right, we're just going to leave that like that for now. Let us go ahead and, from right here, let's take this over a block like this. And then from down here, let's take this over a block like this to connect those two. Now we'll take our blue panes, squirt them in here like this. Bam, it's a thing. All right. Now we've got kind of like this large area right here. I'm thinking we're going to take some smooth, fill this line in, then we're going to take our clear glass panes, and we're just going to kind of build a big picture window right here. Like this. Place it the panes. Such a pain. All right, so there we go. We got a little bit more lines. We got some lines happening. Now I'm thinking what we need also is when you come up this little area right here, there should be kind of like this. Grab some clear. And we'll splop a block in right there too. Now underneath here, let's go over 3 blocks from here and then up. Kind of have it as a support underneath the stair there. Take our blue, oh, that's carpet, homie. Take our blue glass panes. We'll get a window in right here. And then is there some glowstone back here? Yeah, there is. Just checking. All right. And then we'll take this entire piece and we'll just add some clear. And then we're not going to add it, like it's just going to butt up against the stairs. Kind of open-y. I'm not sure if I like. There's a lot of connection going on in that window. Let's go ahead and head back over here and take a look at it from behind. So there's a lot of connection right here. I don't like it. Let us do this. Let's make a huge mess. Pop that down like so. How does this look? Nope, we don't like it. Like that. And I think we might just leave it open. That's what I'm thinking. Let's head over and take a look. Because it is our breakfast nook area where it's just kind of open. I like that. All right, cool. So let's pop back over here. Take a look at the build again. Looking pretty good. We got to go ahead and extend this line down similarly to what we've done on the other side. We Still got a couple more things to do here. Let's just take a look. Let's just take a step back here and look at the back. Why don't we... No, that's cool. We're just going to leave it like that. All right, I like it. It's a thing. All right, so over here, what I'm thinking that we'll do too is we need a couple of garden elements outside. So let's go ahead and bring this out like so. Make a boxity box. Connect it right there. Take out all this grass. Oh, we got to add some in here. Oop, but pop all these guys out. Like this. Draw that line over. Let's go ahead and grab some of these guys. No, wait. Change of plans. I have an idea. Like this. Check it out. Here we'll add these guys. Oh, wait, crapo. All right, sorry. Okay, here we go. Actually going to put our grass back in here. I'm having a moment. I'm having an epiphany. Check this out. Now we will take this, bring this up like so. Glowstone. Like this. Plop one in. 1, 2, 3, the fourth block. 1, 2, 3. Wait, oh, so hard to see. 2, 3, fourth block. Now if we bust this open, that should be our water from the other side. How far back does that go? 4 blocks? Yeah. We'll go ahead and take our stone brick monster eggs. Squirt those in there. Let's grab some water. Fill that in. And now, oh, you know what? It's going to need some over here too. Should not have any flowing pieces. There we go. So now we've got this water element. It actually comes from this side of the house all the way to the inside, and then all the way around to the other side too. Pretty cool. I like that. So I feel like it's time to get some plants going. And let's go ahead and grab some sugarcane. And let's throw that pane. Let's go ahead and grab some grass. Grass and tall grass. Let's do a really modern-y sugarcane in a big line, like a big kept hedge, all the way across, like this. Well, like so. And then we're going to go ahead, tall grass, short grass, short grass, tall grass, short grass, short grass, short grass, break the grass, tall grass, short grass, tall grass, short grass, short grass. Perfect. So it's real green. Not a lot of color going on, but the green. But we like that. All right, so let's get a glass panes. Because I had an idea. When we just did that, I had an epiphany. So we got this kind of line right here, right? Why don't we pop these two guys out, add 2 panes in right there. Bam. Couple of windows, letting in a little bit of light, letting in a little bit of green color. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so now over here. How's it going, Kevin? Did you have your baby? No? Okay. We're going to draw a line over here like this. Plop this over like so. Then let's grab some flowers. Just a couple of different flowers. I like these blue orchids. Let's grab the azure bluets and some grass. And then let's just go ahead and make and kind of randomly place these around. That's not as random as I would have liked. All right, so then let's grab these guys. Couple of them, like so. Double tall grass. Whoa, whoa! Double tall grass. Just put some grass in too. Kind of like a little minimalist garden. Maybe one more flower. Let's do one of these white guys, the white tulips. Now, see, you got to do one now. You got to do two. Now we got to do three. All right, perfect. All right, let's take a step back here. And there you have it, guys. Kind of a strange, abstract, modern, industrial house. I had a great time hanging out building with you, and I hope you did too. If you guys liked the video, make sure you hit the like button. If it's your first time watching, don't forget to subscribe. There's some links to some other videos in the down there. Feel free to share and favorite the video as you see fit. And may the stuff and things be with you.